So,
Okay, let's call the meeting to order.
The Monroeville Town Council met on January 7th, 2025 at 7 p.m. with the following members present: Don Gerardo, Chad Heffernan, and Rich Stevenson. The minutes of the December 3rd meeting were read. Chad made a motion to approve, seconded by Rich, and passed. Motion to approve API pay app number 2 for $143,006.16 was made by Rich, seconded by Chad, and passed. With nothing further to discuss, Rich made a motion to adjourn, seconded by Chad, and passed.
Any additions or corrections?
does it also say on there, it was the fastest meeting ever in existence?
Being none, I need a motion to accept the minutes as read.
I make that motion.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed likewise. Lori. Matt. Tim.
The only thing I have is No Walk. They came back and offered a 20% discount.
Go ahead and pay it.
Okay. So that brings it down to $2289.97. Normally, we only pay like $500, maybe $600.
Right. Okay, and let me explain it to them what happened. Okay. Norwalk does our fire extinguishers. They came at about the same time the fair was going on. The fire department normally puts theirs out by the door so they get them and they refill them.
Usually only 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8 or 9. Well, there was 28 of them sitting there. But how they do it is the extinguishers they use for the demo derby and that, they refill themselves. They have a guy that does refills, and he does them so they're not certified, which is fine. Well, the guy
Because
from
that's the only
Norwalk,
use they're using them, that's the only thing they're using them for?
yeah, that's the only thing they're using them for. And the guy from Norwalk walked in, grabbed all 28 of them. We got a bill for $2,800. So I just wanted to explain it because it was a comedy of errors. 22 is better than 28. So
But didn't somebody at the, over there have to open the door and let him in there? Didn't they know the difference or not?
Dan would have known, because they collect the fire extinguishers for them.
Yeah.
Dan's the one that let them in, and Dan signed it, so that's what No Walk is going off of. It's like, well, this is, what they came back and told me today was, we were doing what we were told. I said, that is not what you were told to do. I said, what happened is, somebody came in, didn't question the extinguishers that were not marked, and just took everything and didn't question anything. I said, those should have never been taken. They are not in service. That should have been a red flag, and nobody questioned it.
yeah.
Well, they have been for a long time now.
Well, no, but that's the reason that for the bill, because they come and do mine the same time they do the town's. That way, the town and myself split the travel bill. And, you know, you just kind of go, hey, I mean, mine's usually a couple $100. But my insurance inspector checks my extinguishers almost every year to make sure that they're certified.
And I know during the fair, the fire marshal, he checks them all too.
Yeah.
When he comes down and checks everything, he checks those extinguishers.
But that's better than 2,800, so.
Yeah.
Anything
Nope,
else?
that's the only thing I know.
Tim? Rich and I had talked to Tim and Abe, and they seem to be doing okay, but we haven't had a lot of emergencies either, so. If we needed to, can we give them a raise during the middle of the year?
We would have to do another ordinance, I think. Because I think Abe is pretty close to the top of his, what's allowed to be paid for his, unless we change his title.
Okay, no, that but we sat down with them and was trying to figure out, Abe still doesn't really want to be the superintendent, okay? But he's been doing it for a while and seems to be doing okay. He still doesn't like to talk to people,
Yeah,
but
make
that's
phone calls
but that's
and all
okay.
that. But it's also, Tim said he would take over that part of it. So between the two of them, they would be like
Kind of split the
co-superintendents
responsibilities.
and split the responsibility somehow. And then if that was the case, well, if we don't find somebody to take the superintendent's job, that
Right,
would be something we could do, and then we hire somebody on the other end. to
right,
that out.
to do the other work.
Yeah. So,
Okay, there's a map over there of trails and sidewalks and so forth, and there could be some money later. I've got to go over the map and put where we want to put sidewalks and stuff.
I think I saw
on.
that, the green dots.
Yeah, that way, if it's on the map,
Yeah.
it makes it eligible for support later.
Yeah, I think it was up here from North Street to Monroeville Road.
Right
And
there.
And also down here on the Willow Run, I think it's on there also.
Right, yeah, that and,
Catholic Cemetery and Willow Run, there's no sidewalks on either
but
side.
I'm gonna go in and add sidewalks on one side of every street,
Oh, I was gonna say that, that's what I was just thinking. Business Street,
okay?
has sidewalks
Because at least if it's
on one side.
in the state's paperwork, there's a possibility of getting help with funding for it. So I think you're better to put it down. I mean, even the people I met with said, Don, put your wish list down. And I said, okay, we can do that. Joe?
No.
Rich?
No,
Chad?
I'll make that motion.
Okay. Got a motion, and do we have a second?
I'll make that motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed,